Hi guys, good to have you all back. It is the last day of Mass Make March. No sad faces because April is going to be awesome. Now, my apologies in advance. I might sound a little bit tired. That's because, in case you missed it, Tony and I did our first live yesterday in the evening. Yes, it was messy and funny and just fantastic. You can watch the replay, guys, on my channel. Go to my homepage. You see videos and shorts and posts and lives. It's on the lives. It doesn't show up in normal video, so it's on the live, so you can watch the replay. Yes. Here's where we explained what we came up with for April. So it's a new collaboration that Tony and I are hosting. It's the ABC April 2025. Let me quickly sort of try to explain for those of you who don't already know. I think it's all over the internet by now. What we want to do, because Tony and I have got a lot of questions lately from newbies about junk journaling, about paper crafting, because sometimes we use terminology like belly band. What's a belly band, or a signature, or whatever? So we contacted a lot of creators already, about 20 of them. It's a lot more by now because so many of you already, are joining, telling me you're joining. So we're really, really happy. Here's the idea. Yes. All the days of April correspond to a letter, yes, in order, except for the Sundays. The Sundays you get a day off. Not me, but you get a day off, yeah? So Tony and I are splitting. I'm doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tony is doing Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. But there are a lot more creators joining in. So on Tuesday, April 1st, not a joke, it's all about A. So you need to do a project. Well, we're going to do a project starting with A that relates to junk journaling. It's going to be either a supply, a terminology, a certain kind of project, or a style, or whatever. Yes. This calendar you can get on my Kofi. It's on my Kofi right now, so you can go and download it. It's free, love. It's just free. Just download it. You can see the whole sort of calendar for this month. And there's also a prompt list. Now, I don't like prompt list. But honestly, these are just sort of guidelines for you. In case you cannot come up with something that starts with the letter K, which none of us can. Well, there are some items on here. So there's also a sort of a prompt list that you can look at. And you're like, oh my gosh, for the letter B, you can do belly band or buttons or banners, bingo cards, boho, all sorts. Yeah? Okay, here's the thing. Anyone can join in. If you have an Instagram account, a Facebook account, a TikTok account, I don't do TikTok, but just in case, or a YouTube account, you can join in. Put the hashtag ABC April 2025 in the title of your video or of your post on Instagram, and we will put you in our description boxes so anyone can see your creations, your videos, because we just want to educate one another and sort of stimulate one another to get crafting again. Yes, because we have the feeling some of us are getting tired of crafting. We shouldn't, because it's just amazing. Now, the rules are, there are no rules? Well, not really. There's only one rule, which is if you post something on any platform that you want, yeah, post it on the day corresponding with the letter. So if you're going to do ephemera, yes, post it on Saturday the 5th. Yeah, just that's why I made this calendar. Yeah, and then all the if you don't know what to do, this one. It's available on my Kofi. It's available on Tony's Kofi. A lot of creators I have contacted in advance. There's some amazing ones out there. Big channels, small channels. Yesterday during the live, a lot of you joined. Like some of my favorites. I got a message from Tracy Fox this morning. She was like, oh, I'm happy to join in. Fantastic, Tracy. Oh my gosh, we all love you. So yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Yeah? So small little projects and education, but in a fun way. Fantastic. Oh, so that's it about the ABC April 2025. Follow the hashtag, lovies. You can find loads of creators doing videos or Instagram or Facebook. Just follow it. It's going to be so much fun. Well, I think so. at least I'm going to have fun. Yeah, and that's all that matters to me. To have fun. Have fun. Fantastic. What else for today? Well, let me tell you. So one day earlier than normal, I am bringing out my new digital kit because tomorrow is April 1st. We're starting the ABC thing. So I don't have any time. I've made time today. It's a huge one, lovies. Yes, there's a freebie. Yeah, and also there's news connected to this. Awesome news. Okay, what is it called? It's called Gothic Architecture. Yeah, it's 40 pages. I know. I already finished the whole project. Yes. And then I got some amazing gifts from Sophie, who knew I was working on this all the way from France. Beautiful antique papers. So I had to scan them and I had to incorporate them. So yes, it's a much bigger kit than I anticipated. But that's quite all right because the more, the merrier. Gothic, I'm going to go through it, loves. Yes. While I'm going through it, I'm also going to tell you the amazing news that is attached to this. Okay, I've made this the front page because it's just awesome. What do you do with it? You cut this out, put it on your journal cover. Make it into a cover. Or just you fold it in and have it as a page. Or just you fuzzy cut. You can do all sorts. And I'm going to play with it, of course, during the month of April. Not every day, because I also want to play with other stuff. Yes, another cover. Spine, but also you could do this separately. Now, while I go through them, look at this, it's like it's on a Polaroid or a photograph or what have you. It is all about very old architecture, sort of drawings or blueprints or what have you, with lots of small bits and numbers and scribbly bits and architectural drawings, like antique. Oh my gosh. So it's not girly with florals and fairies and, no, it's going to be sort of a grungy style. Speaking of grungy, lovies, I have a design team. I have my Grunge Queens. Yes. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. I'm so honored that these ladies are joining me in my adventure with the digital designing. While I go through these, they're just awesome. I have 3 ladies from 3 different countries. I'm going to start with Barbara from By Bar Paper Lover. She's a fellow Dutchie. We have known each other way before Instagram, before YouTube. We sometimes reminisce and think of the day that we had lunch in Naarden where we went thrifting, and I told her, I think I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Maybe. I think so, perhaps. Look at where we are now. That's 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Fantastic. She's a grunge queen. She has her own she has Instagram, of course, her own YouTube channel. She's joining. She has ideas. She's very excited. Yes. So here's what a design team is all about, in case you don't know. Let me flip to the next page. Look. Yes, amazing. I provide these ladies with my digital kit every month, and I don't ask anything of them other than make me something. Multiple somethings, just make something. Surprise me, because I want to surprise you with my digital kits all the time. Use them and do something different. But Barbara has a different style than I do. It's a little bit similar, but different. So I'm always amazed at what she does. Look at those. Yes, it looks 3D. It just looks 3D. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. So Barbara, By Bar Paper Lover, is on my design team. I'm going to link the ladies below. Yes. She has an Instagram account where she posts very regularly, and a YouTube account. And so she's going to do, she's also going to join the ABC April for sure. Another one with these letter tags on them. You can cut this out. You can make it into a journal page. Do some fuzzy cutting. Print them to 2-page. Tony will probably print them for 2-page. Yes. The other lady, look at my labels. Cute little labels that you can stamp on, write on, do whatever. The other one is from France. It's the lovely Sophie from the Crafty Platypus. Yes, thank you so much, Sophie, for joining. Now, Sophie's sort of a newbie to YouTube. Although within 2 months she already has 1,000 subscribers, which is just unheard of. It's unheard of. Yes, another one with these lovely small little tags. she's joining in. Although Sophie is not really used to working with digitals. She loves my digitals and she wants to give it a go. And I'm like, love, you do you, because she has a completely different style to what I do. Still a little bit grungy, but you know, different. And then last but not least, of course, Tony. Of course, Tony, because you know, the woman is amazing. She's been playing with some of my digitals for the last couple of days, and I'm amazed. I'm just amazed. I've already sent these to the ladies. She absolutely loved this because it's airmail envelopes. She's probably gonna print them to a page, make them into cute little labels, pockets, or what have you. So I have a design team, my Grunge Queens, Sophie, Barbara, and Tony from the Netherlands, France, and the UK. They're amazing. They are going to post, well, on Instagram, on YouTube and such. And if they make a little something new, I will always mention them, because then you need to go watch the videos. Yeah? Okay, another one with the cards. Look at all the grunge. And now this kit is very neutral on purpose, because I want you to be able to use it for the architecture, but also you can use this, because there's no architectural drawing on here, for any project. Any project. If you print them smaller, it will make for a lovely label, for instance. Yeah? Just lovely cards. More cards with, you know, with these buildings on them. With just lovely little numbers, and yeah. It's sort of, I was inspired by the index cards for this one. I just love it. Yes, these are probably one of my favorite small little tags with leather. You're gonna see a lot of use of leather in this. Almost like shipping tags or luggage labels types of, yeah, I love them. Cut them out as labels or use it as a card. I'm probably gonna fold it in, make it into a booklet, put in eyelets or not, because it also already looks like it has very rusty eyelets. It's just awesome. More tags with leather. I just love them. They're just really, really cool. Look at that. Yes, with the leather. And it looks almost real, right? I love them. So made 4 of these. 4 of these. Awesome. You can use them just as tags. Put something neutral behind there. I have something neutral in here. And make them into journal cards. But I'm thinking you could also sort of fold them in and then do a accordion fold in the middle. I don't know. You can do all sorts. I am really curious what the ladies are going to come up with. Yeah, I have my ideas, but they probably have their ideas as well. More of these sort of luggage labels. Again, loves. This. You can use, well, for any project. Put a flower fairy on and a sentiment and a stamp on it. And you can use it for something cutesy. Right? So not only for the grungy style, but you can also use it for whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay. There's there's actually a lot of blue in here, but sometimes it's very subtle and sometimes it's very, very bold. So it's neutrals and blues. These are just sort of journal pages that you can use, but you can also just cut these out and make them into small little tiny whatevers. And I'm hoping you can tell there's a little bit of darker sort of inky blue in the background. Very gothic sort of old architecture. Yes. What's the architect that I'm thinking about from Spain that made Giralda? Yes, that one. I'm gonna come up with it. Very famous architect. Yes, very famous one. These ones, amazing journal cards. You can stamp on here. You can decorate on here. I made these this size. Yeah. I will try at one point or ask Tony or someone else to show you how to print 2 to a page. But here's the thing, lovies. What is 2 to a page? Then you have these 2 smaller, and they're like, you have 2 here and 2 here, so a smaller size. But it all depends on what system you're working with. If you're working with a Mac or with Windows, if you are doing this from your Windows computer or straight from your printer. I can only show you how it works if you have a normal Windows computer and using the Windows program. I think I've already done it in a video a couple of years ago, but I'm gonna do a video, hopefully, just dedicated to how you can print these 2 page so they're smaller. Yeah, look at the leather. I mean, honestly, it is just fantastic. That's why I made them a little bit bigger. So you have the option to make them smaller. With the smaller images, making them bigger, it's an option. I don't even know how to do this, but you can. But I don't know how. Tony probably does. With all the measurements and then the small little figure 1, figure 2, or what have you. Use them as big tags as a journal topper, or just make this into a journal. Oh, that's awesome, right? Just front cover, back cover, and then hinge it with more leather, put eyelets in, and then a journal in the middle. Awesomeness. More of these, but then in a different shape. Look at the lovely towers on here. And you could also easily use this for, let's say, a fairy tale type of journal, or if you're going to do a medieval journal, or something like it. And I just love them. Or just a page in your journal. Sort of tags or bookmarks, or, you know, tall strippies. I put a lovely background underneath because you can also just have it as a page. So there's no white. Speaking of white lovies, I have a white border all around. I did not print these out borderless. Why? Because I'm only making one size from now on. I did a little bit of research. If you are printing on US letter size, the only restriction you have is you cannot print it borderless. If you print it borderless, you will lose a little bit of the edges. Now, I did take that into consideration with some of them, so you can try it, but you will lose a little bit of the edges. So you will have to cut these off. But you know, that's why they invented scissors. Yes. So tall, whatevers. Nice and grungy. Okay, a little bit of an explanation to this, because you're like, there's nothing on it. Yes, I know. On purpose. I've made a couple of pages, like very neutral, simple background pages. For instance, yes, you want to print this out, have these as tags, print this on the back side. Then you have some lovely writing space or decorating space. These are just beautiful neutrals to use. This was in a certain order, love. I'm going to put it here. To use for backings on tags, on cards, or what have you. Or if you're a real journal maker, you're going to need some papers in there for later decorating or writing on or whatever. Yes, most of the times we use coffee dyed paper for this. This is a fantastic sort of example of coffee dyed paper, but not coffee dyed paper. Yeah, so I have a couple of them. 2 of them are very, very simple, like this one, but I just love the grungy edges and then the delicate little lines on here. If you're a real scrapbooker, ta-da, put something there and you're done. The other one is more landscape. This is more centered. Yes, and this is more sort of landscape. Very, very simple, I know, but honestly, guys, versatile. Very versatile. I would have these, I believe it's 4 of them, separate on your desktop in a little map that says neutral backings. So anytime you're going to do something, you're like, I need something neutral. That's what I'm going to do. Neutral backing. These are amazing. Just fantastic. Then this one that's a little bit more with the architecture style. But then again, you can just put something over it. Yeah? And you can fold it in your journal. And then this one, again, it's just lovely. It's just lovely. Yeah, love them. Then small little 4 journal pages. Yes, open journals on one page. I think I'm going to use this today. I have another one, sort of similar. You can make journal cards out of this. You can fold these in, make a small little journal. You can do fussy cutting, just cut these out if you want to. I think you can do lots of projects with this size and this style. I'm hoping the ladies will show me more ideas than what I have in mind. But I think they're awesome. I have another one. This one. And I left them sort of blank for stamping on, for decorating on. You can just cut this out. You can fold it in. You can make a trifold. Fold here and fold there. Or so many options. Honestly, so many options. I absolutely love these. Then these are Tony's favorite. I've already sent my digitals out to the design team yesterday, and she was like, oh my gosh, look at the toppers. That's awesome. I know, right? You don't need real leather for this. You can. I have real leather, so I am going to use a real leather in, well, it's not real leather, it's faux leather, but you know, fabric stuff, material. It's just awesome. These are large, so you can print them 2-2-page, which will make them 50% smaller, or 4-2-page, that will make them even smaller. Yes, so very cool. And these ones, again, they're tags, but they're also cards, but they're also almost a zine. You can make these into a zine, have them as a page, have them as small little page. I might even use these. Very neutral one, again, put some eyelets in, what have you. Yeah, so this was the kit that I made. Yeah, and then Sophie came with amazing stuff that you have not already seen yet. For the next 3 Sundays, I have 3 haul videos from one weekend. The beautiful stuff that Sophie brought from France, it's just amazing. Then the stuff we found at an antique flea market, and then the loot that we brought home thrifting. She brought me an amazing book with, well, let me show you. This was the first page. Yes, it's from 1890, 1891. So it's over 100 years old. The book is really over 100 years old. It's just amazing. About architecture. I love this. Printed it big, just in case you want to frame it. Yeah? But printed 2-2-page, so you can have it as a page in your journal. But I'll probably just cut this out, make a label of this, and do this as a strippy, and I'm going to use all of it. The spots, this is scanned stuff, lovies. The spots are real spots from the paper. It was paper that's over 125 years old. It's just amazing. Yeah, and these are a couple of the pages that were in there. Some of them are landscape, some of them are portrait. This is a landscape one. I just made this full page just in case you want to use a full page, and I also thought because it's very symmetrical, you could fold it in. See? Same here as it is here, sort of. So it's very sort of usable to use as a page. But you can also just cut this out and make into a pocket. I also did some. There, it was a book full. I did some of them for 2-page, like this one. I'm gonna flip this over. You're gonna see it later. It's amazing. So I made some of them. These are all portrait 4-2-page, lovely cards. You can back them with the beautiful neutral paper. Have these as journal cards or make them into pockets, tuck spots, what have you. They're just awesome. Now, these are actually sort of blueprints, but they're not blue. So what did I do? Oh my gosh, I'm hoping the camera will pick it up. That's not the right one. This is the right one. Ta-da! Yes, I made them into blueprints. I'm hoping the camera picks it up. It's very spooky. It's very eerie. It is 3D. It just comes at you. It's these. But then in the blueprint. Yeah. Isn't that cool? I just love it. It looks so awesome, guys. You could also put this on the back of the other ones. I'm hoping that, I believe they're the same size, but hey, with me, you never know. They're probably the same size. If not, scissors. Yeah, it's just awesome. I cannot say anything else than I can look at this for hours. Then I made another one that is a more landscape, so that away. Different ones again. Just absolutely love these. Now these were big. Yes, so I had to scan them. These are almost A3 size in real life. They're gorgeous, but you're going to see them this Sunday, next Sunday next, for sure. Yes, also made these into blueprints. Look at that one. I don't know. It's just amazing, right? It's just cool. Now, this will require a lot of ink. Yes, I have an ink subscription, so I'm good. But it will require a lot of ink. Also, loves, do not print this out on copy paper. It will get drenched, yes? Print it out on sturdier paper. I can only tell you the grams. This is printed on 160 grams or even 200 grams. I really like my paper to be a little bit sturdier. And let it dry for just a couple of seconds. Yeah? But it's going to be awesome. I made some 2-2 page. even has this. It's not a building. Don't care. Still love it. Isn't it cool? Oh my gosh. Have the little man in. I don't know who this is. Danton or Danton. A guy from, I don't know. It's a monument. Is it real? Let me know if you're from France. It's probably in Paris. Is this a real monument? Could be. And then this one with the clock tower, and it's just really, really pretty. Another 122 page, but then landscape. What can I say? I just love them. I just absolutely love them. Yeah, you can also fold them in, do whatever. Then because I added more blue, I also had these images. I did not include them in the kit first time around, but then I had 38 pages, and I was like, I don't do 38 pages. I do 40. So the kit's actually 40 pages, loves. It's like almost like an extra large miscellaneous pack, but not miscellaneous. It's all architecture. Aren't these just lovely? Yes, they're journal pages for a smaller journal. They're just amazing. Absolutely love them. So 40 pages. 40 pages. I'm going to play with it over the month of April at least a couple of times. Tony is going to play with it. Barbara is going to play with it. And Sophie. So you will have lots of ideas how to use this. Yeah. So if you're into a little bit of grunge, into a little bit of neutral. I saw a video this morning from Corey Daman, who is joining the ABC April. I was so thrilled that she said yes to this, and she just mentioned she hasn't seen the kit yet. I'm looking for something neutral with something blue. Well, there you go, love. There you go. There you go. Okay, freebie? Yes, of course. The freebie. Normally I do a 5-page freebie. I put in an extra one, so it's a 6-page freebie. Now, what I try to do with the freebies, lovies, is to incorporate something of everything, so you can sort of make projects yourself, similar to what we're all making. This is just a beautiful, make this into small, yeah, pretty. A cover. I did put in a cover. Yes, look at the lovely leather. Yeah, but you can also just cut it out, just use the spine, or, do what have you. Envelopes, because you love the envelopes. Those are really, really cool. Yeah, if you get the big kit, also get the freebie, loves, because these are just amazing. Print them smaller, make them into labels, pockets, what have you. And a background page as well. Yeah? Big background page with some writing. You can fold it in, put it in a journal, whatever you want. And then another journal page. What is this? Did I do 7? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 6. This one, journal pages. But you can cut these out, or just... You can do some fussy cutting with this, for sure. And then this with tags or bookmarks or what have you. You can make all sorts with these. Yes, cut these out with some of the measurements and the lovely bits and bobs. So a little bit of everything. So at least get the freebie, guys, because it's just awesome. Fantastic. Let me quickly explain where to get them, because sometimes I still have some questions. Where do you find those? Both of them are on my Kofi. It's linked in the description box. Description box is the piece of text underneath the video. If you just see a couple of lines, click on more or read more. I'm Dutch, so my page says meer. It's a Dutch word. More or read more. If you click on it, it expands and you will find the links to the Kofi are here. Now let me explain what Kofi is, or Kofi. I say Kofi. It's sort of a website where you can sell your digitals or give out freebies, but it's also a support website for creators. If you want to support the channel, you can donate a little something in the form of a digital coffee, like a virtual coffee. Hence the name Kofi or coffee, whatever you. The digital kit has a price, a starting price, yes. If you want to pay more for it, you're able to. You can change the price to another amount, but the normal amount is the starting price. Now, the freebie, it says 0. If you want the freebie for free, you fill in the amount 0. Yes. Why does it say 0? Because some people want to give a little something for the freebie. So you can also fill in $1 or $2 or how many dollars that you want. Yeah? But it is for free. Why freebie? Because there are people out there that simply cannot afford digitals, that cannot buy in their region from Kofi or what have you. So I always give out freebies because I want everyone to have a play. Now, for all us Dutchies out there, I still get a lot of questions. I purchased your digitals and I don't have some, and a little bit angry. Lovies, you're paying with Ideal. Ideal is not ideal. It does not, for most people, it doesn't work. I do not know why it works for one person and not for the other person. My guess is that you also have a PayPal account, and I don't know, because for me it works, and I have PayPal. So PayPal basically is the only way to go. No credit cards, no debit cards, no Ideal. Just PayPal, loves? Yeah, okay. Another thing, yes, I am not sending you the digitals. No, don't wait for them in your email. You have to download them yourself, yes? If this is your first time purchasing anything on Kofi, start with a freebie, so you know how the process works. Freebie, fill in 0, then another, don't close your Kofi. No, just stay on Kofi, and then another screen will pop. It says, download your files here. Yeah, this is just 5 files. Yeah, you will see all 5 of them. The other one is 40 files. So scroll, lovies, they're all on there. Speaking of all on there, loves, I can only show 10 images on Kofi. All 5 will fit in, but with the other one, I have to make a choice. Out of the 40, I'm going to put on 10. I cannot show all 40 images. So you can send me a question. Are you sure this page is in the kit? Yes, all 40 of them. I can only show you 10 pages. So is there another one that I need to mention? Yes. First, I'm using Kofi. You need to set up an account. It doesn't cost you anything. They won't spam you with anything. They won't take your whatever. They don't misuse your address and what have you. But you need to be sort of logged in, because Kofi needs to know where to send it and, the stuff. So make sure you set up an account, and that if you buy something, you're logged in. You're logged in. Yes? That's very important. If by chance you were not logged in, or you did close the window, when you open your Kofi, yes, on your left-hand side, there's this and that, and then there's payments and orders. Click on it, you will see everything that you've bought, and you can download them there. Yes? So don't go waiting by your email. When are you sending stuff and sending me messages? I am still waiting on my files where I am not sending anything. I'm not sending a thing. No. Kofi is sending you stuff. Is that it? Hopefully so. Fantastic. Okay, what else? Well, we're gonna do a little bit of a project. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a mass make. I'm going to use these 2 pages. So I'm basically going to make 8. And I backed these with these, because that's why I made them. Okay, total experiment, but I think it's going to work. I want to make these into sort of cards with a pocket and a tab and a topper. Here's the idea. Yeah? I'm going to cut these out, and then this is going to sort of fold in. This piece is going to fold in on the other side, and then I'm going to cut all around the tab. Yes? Not all the way there, but like a piece. So it's going to be sort of a tab. I'm going to put in an eyelet and probably a topper. And then when you flip it over, because, there's this here, it's going to have a pocket. So you can do some writing, decorating here. On the other side, you can... I think so. I think it's going to work. Same with these, because they're sort of the same-ish. I might do these a little bit different. I'm going to start with these. So, because we are already, I don't even know how long this video is, probably long. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut all 4 of them out just around the perimeter. And then I'm going to show you where I'm going to cut on the other parts. So for tools, you need ruler, knife, glue, scissors. That's what you need. Oh, I'm going to put in eyelets. Toppers. I just came up with this, guys, so hoping it will work. If not, we had fun. For decorating, don't know. We'll find out. All of them are cut. Yes, these are a little bit sort of, you can see a little bit of the white because it's an open folded book, but that's quite all right because we're going to lose probably most of it. Or not, it's going to be fine. Inking, loves inking. I'm going to start with these, with the small tags. Now, here's what I want to do. I am going to fold here. I'm going to fold on the edge of this tag. Are you? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Just going to fold it in. So it will create sort of a pocket here. Yes. Gonna do that with all of them. The shortest part. Are you sure? Not the longer part? No, shortest part. Shortest part. It's going to be sort of a small side tuck. Just trying some stuff out, loves. Yes, might work, might not. If not, well, we did something with glue and paper. So there we go. Did you see the live yesterday? Oh my gosh, was it fun? I was so nervous. I was so nervous, guys. Yes. And I had to edit it because we had 6 minutes of footage before we thought we were live, but we were already sort of live. Yeah. Yes, so I had to cut that part out. And then I lost the chat. Yeah, so I had to do it again. Okay. Here we are. Before I glue this down as a pocket, here's what I want to do. I actually want to cut here, 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 and here. A little bit on this line. I need to mark it. Where are we cutting? I'm just going to start cutting. Fold it over, loves. Fold it over, and then I want to make this into sort of a tag shape. I think I'm going to cut up until there. Are you? I'm just going to cut this off. See how it looks. Because I want to make this into sort of a tab. I don't know, guys. I might be completely off here, but it already looks awesome, right? I'm going to sort of do something here. I'm gonna retrim it. Yes, it's going to stay like this. Is it? Yes, it is. So up until where the thingy there begins. Okay, inking. Scorched timber. Yes. Oh no, that's too black. I'm gonna go ground espresso. And first I'm going to do one of them. So this is not a production line. Not really, because I need to figure out if I'm doing it right. Before I glue down anything or do anything else. The question is, do we want to put the eyelet through both of them? Have it as a tuck or just to the top? I'm going to do both. I'm also going to do this, loves. Make it more into the sort of book shape. We can lose this bit. Yeah, for sure. Tony would probably grunge this up, take out her sanding disc and like start grunging. I'm going to use boo tape on here. For sure. 3 ink kits. Also inking here. Are we rounding corners? No, we're not, because no roundings over here. I was going to go through both of them, right? Yes. So, hoping I'm sort of making sense. I'm going to put glue. Oh, of course. Good morning, Art. Yes, it's Monday. You're still glue. still need to sort of do your job. There we go. There. And there. So on this side, it's now a lovely pocket that you can put something in. Sort of a tuck spot. Yeah? Okay. But on this side, I want to add a real eyelet here. Bigger setting, please. Yes. Big hole. Will it reach? It will. Ta-da! Eyelet. Eyelet, please. I'll do this one. Is that big enough? No, it's not. Pencil, because we need to do the twisty bit. Now, if you don't have eyelets, no worries, because it's eyelet. If you don't have, like, topper, no worries, already topper. So what I'm doing is just extra. It's not even big enough. Come on. Oops. Today would be nice. Just, you know. Yes. Oh, but it does look amazing. Yes. I don't even think I'm going to put a topper on it. But because it looks like a topper, right? Yeah. So, we have card with tab. Pocket. Decorating. What have you. Yes. So, some of them are this way. Some of them are that way. So I'm going to cut here and here. I'm going to hopefully line this up. Cut here and hopefully line this up. Yeah. So let me cut all 3 of these. All of them cut. Yes. Also cut like the little bits here. You could also ink it, right? You could also ink it. So speaking of inking it, I'm just going to ink all around it. If you want to, you can grunge it up. Put more grunge to it. Take out your sanding disc or your emery board and just, you know, distress it like there's no tomorrow. I absolutely love the sort of the blank background because more space for decorating. So inking all of them. Yes. And then the next step is gluing. Glue here. It's so funny. Art glitter glue is my absolute favorite glue. And I do have barely art glue. Don't really enjoy it. And then Tony's like, no, it's barely art glue for me. So yeah, it's just personal preference, I guess. Yes. So gluing could be done. But I'm going to put in, you know, eyelets because I have those. And I love a little bit of hardware as well. Make a big hole of. Now this is from We Are Memory Keepers. If you use the eyelets that are provided just by We Are Memory Keepers, it will fit always. But these are eyelets from other brands. So, which means they're not the exact same size. But this is a fantastic trick. Be careful because you could rip your paper. Put the tip of your pencil in. Push it while twisting, and then you make it just a tiniest bit bigger, and hopefully it should, you know, you'll be able to push it through. There's even washes with this one. I'm not going to put on washers. Not necessary. But they just look awesome. Ta-da! Yes. Speaking of my eyelets, I either find them locally, I sometimes find them thrifting. I do occasionally order them on AliExpress. I am not against AliExpress. I'm just against them stealing other people's designs. I don't think this is a person's design, right? Yeah, so I don't order any paper items or stamps or dies. Well, first off, most of it is stolen or just, you know, rubbish. Fantastic. I'm going to put these two in as well. Now, before I start decorating, I also want to do the other ones. So let me quickly do these two. I already love them. They're cute, right? But do print them on a little bit heavier paper. This was 160 grams. Honestly, I wish I would have printed this on 200 grams. That would be even more amazing. All done. Ready to decorate. If you're a real mask maker, put them away and decorate them later. I might decorate a couple of them today. I really like the fact that, you know, 2 of them are this side and 2 of them are on the other side. Total coincidence. Yeah, and I love the back. You could add dangles or put woodies on. Do whatever. Now, for the next ones, a little bit different. Sort of similar. However, yes, and these are all the same direction, I believe. Yeah, but that's quite all right. This is the bigger piece. This is the smaller piece. I'm going to start with the bigger piece. I'm going to fold it over. This didn't even need to be printed double-sided, loves. This is going to go here. Yes, we're just going to make a lovely tag. I will cut off the... Will you cut off the bottom? Don't know yet. Don't know. And then I'm going to fold the other piece as well. Straight would be lovely. There you go. Yeah. So we have a lovely tag shape here. And then here we have a small little tuck spot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me have a quick think about it. Are you going to leave this? I think I am. I'm going to leave it. However, I'm going to round corners there. Corner rounder. Corner rounder. Good morning. How's we going? Yes. Not that big. Most likely 7. Oh, yes, that's perfect. I'm just going to use corner rounder. I am also going to use... Not yet. Not yet. Because I'm going to cut this off here on the top. Making it up as we go, loves. Making it up as we go. I'm going to cut this up. Be, you know, flat. Also, wait for me. It's a couple of layers thick now. So, yes. You could also just take out scissors, love. I'm going to make this into a tag shape first. There. And there. Now, do we still want to round corners here? I do. 1 and 2. So it's going to be a tag. Yes. Do you really want this? Don't know about this one. Might snip it off. Not with this one. With the other ones, I'm going to snip it off. I think it looks better if we just have this straight, but then I need to recut this. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I think I like this. Like so. Both layers, please. What's with this? Thought it might be cutesy. It's not. It's not. I'm going to repunch it. This was 7. That works. Seven. Did it work? It did. Did. Yeah. Let's see, before we glue it down. Yes, first inking. Inking first. Do you really want eyelet? If you're not going to do an eyelet, it's going to be pocket here and pocket here. That's an option. To leave it open on the top. So you have a top and a side loading pocket thingy. If you put in an eyelet, no such thing. Unless you do it just on the front. Then, fantastic. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. There we go. Daisy is apparently snoring out loud. Let's go see if my plan worked. Eyelet here. You could also just punch a hole, loves. Yes, but I'm, you know, I'm me, so I'm gonna take out different eyelets because these were rather big. Are you gonna go for? I'm gonna go for that color. These are a tiny bit smaller. Are they? Yeah, see, fit. Ta-da. Oh yes, but these were way tougher. Yeah. Okay. Then we are going to glue here. We don't even need to glue the top. Here, just there. Just here. There we go. I might regret this. Am I going to regret this? No, 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 I'm not going to regret this. And then I'm going to glue here. Here and here. Not here. You could, but I'm not gonna. Yes. So now, if it's dry, we have, can we have a piece of paper? I have this. We have pocket, top, pocket. So cool. And a side pocket. Did we glue it here? Oh yes. No, fantastic gluing, loves. Did I glue here? Yeah. Okay. You just glue here and here, of course. So boo-boot on here, but that's quite right. I'm gonna do the other ones different. But were you screaming? Of course you were. Of course you were. Well, you should have another pocket here. But now it's just top loading pocket. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Fantastic. Let's do another one. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, cut, rounded corners, inked eyelet. Here's what we do. No glue here. We glue this one down. This is the bottom of a pocket. Yes, we do not want anything to fall out. Otherwise, wouldn't be a pocket. And then I'm going to add glue just to this side. And just to this side. Here, right? Then you glue this down. Because we want opening here. Did we do it right this time? Let's quickly check. Because we have opening now on the top and also here on the side. So you can put something in here and there. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. So many lovely rooms for decorating, right? Okay, let me do the other two as well. In this way. Yes? Not that way. No. So we have 4 of these. Yes, and 4 of these. Now for time reasons, I'm going to decorate just 2 of them. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these and decorate it in a completely different style than one of those. So this one's going to be grungy and this one's going to be just cutesy. Well, sort of cutesy. I'm going to do botanical. I have picked out some stuff from 49 Market. This is from their teal color swatch collection. This one, because why not? But you could also just, you know, do a little bit of fussy cutting or what have you. I also have some lace out, some of this out, some of this out. Let's just see what we can do. I was thinking to sort of add, you could even make this into a pocket if you want to. You could. Now we have a sewing machine. Yay for you. Sew all around it. Do not have sewing machine. However, I need fabric scissors for this. I'm gonna cut here. It's okay to fray a little bit. It's okay to fray. Yeah. I'm gonna do here, here, and here. That's one. Now we need floral thingy. Something. Do you want to do this one? Is that too big? I really like this one. It's a tall one. Do not know the exact name of this flower, but it looks like spring flower to me. Ooh, very thin stem. Will that work? I'm also taking out another one. This might be a little bit better. But I already have this one out. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one. What else? I'm gonna put something in the back as well. Oh, these are lovely buttons. And a frame thingy. Like so. This goes here, this goes here. Lovely button. Gonna probably sort of, not really sew it on, but try to anyway, to put that here. And then we need something behind the floral. Do you want to do this ticket? That has actually a 47 on it. It's in between here. See? Yes, my favorite number. Well, it's the most common number in the world, according to a whole bunch of people. Do we like this? Or do we need a... Don't think so. I'm going to add some boo-boo tape as well. A little bit of distressing. A little bit of distressing. What do you guys think? Yeah? I'm going to put it all together. Cute? I know, right? It doesn't need to be grungy or, you know, neutral. You can make something lovely. It's a pocket. You can put something in. Also put some... I did not decorate the back. But by all means, decorate the back as well. Yeah. Really cute. Now, this one, a little bit grungy. I've taken out paper dolls portraits. These are big. Never used them. I've used one of them once at one point. Does she fit? She does. I'm not going to go through all of them. She's just pretty. Look at him. Famous peoples. Yes. Oh my gosh. No, you're going to pick her. So I'm going to have her on here. I will distress her. Yes. Her dress. Your dress is not dirty enough, love. We need to dirty up your dress. I am also going to add a background stamp. I'm thinking this or this, because it sort of reminds me of architectural drawings. Yeah. And I'm going to add a little bit here and a little bit there and a something. But it's a surprise. It's a surprise. So let me do a little bit of decorating and show you what I came up with. And this is how it turned out. Yeah, completely different. Grungy-ish. It says, she was a strange little girl. Something that we finally agree on, Mr. Holtz. Yes, I've used some of his stickers, these ones that I bought years ago. And I'm trying to use some of them. Strange little girl. Just gorgeous. Yeah, I put on some boo-boo tape and then some cards. I don't know. Added a lot. Completely different. Made from these. From the kit. Speaking of the kit, lovies, available on Kofi. Go grab it. Go grab the freebie at least. It's a 6-page. I kept saying the 5-page freebie. It's 6 pages. 6 pages. And also the big kit. 40 pages. Right? And you can do all sorts, and you will see so many projects this month made with this kit because, you know, I have a design team now. My Grunge Queens. So run over to Kofi. Grab these. This is the calendar and this is the prompt list. Just, you know, to help you out. Yes, if you have any more comments, questions about this, leave it in the comments. If you want to participate, you don't need to sign up. You just participate. But if you want more information, you can always email me, right? Okay, so tomorrow we're starting. Tony is starting off because she's on the schedule. So a video by Tony, a video by Tonya Samuels. He just contacted me telling me, I'm going to have a video up for the 1st of April. I cannot wait to see what she makes. Then Pixie K Designs. I believe from New Zealand. I'm so sorry if it was Australia, but you know, from down under. And also from in my neck of the woods, Barbara by Bar Paper Lover. I've already seen what she made. Ha! Yes, love it. So tomorrow, yes, not on my channel, on all the other ladies' channels. I will link all of these ladies below. Also, there's going to be a playlist starting tomorrow on my channel and on Tony's channel. Fantastic, loves. I'll be back Wednesday with the letter B. I'm going to do something with the letter B. Fantastic. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. And hopefully I will see you all this Wednesday. Until then, bye, guys.